Sushi. Sushi is an iconic diet staple in the lives of a lot of people today, especially if you're like, totally loaded and whatnot. Despite the risk that you might get from sushi, like, ringworms and parasites, this stuff's actually pretty good, And of course, just like any good, humble story for anything, it grows its roots in this place. It's called Japan. It's basically like a little China, but cleaner, and everyone likes to drive. Everyone likes to drive sideways. So yeah, shout out to Japan for being such a good sport and sharing the sushi recipe with us. It's been really great, despite the fact that we totally dropped the jelly on them a long time ago and blew up half their country. So this is Shingo's Japanese restaurant, located in Wellington, Florida. It's in the Woodswalk Plaza just off of 441 and State Road 7, just next door to the public supermarket. And unlike traditional Japanese restaurants that are only open 6 days a week, good news, it's actually open all 7 days from 11:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., with the exception for Sundays, because it's only open from 5 to 10, which is a pretty good thing, because I don't think anyone on the face of the earth actually wakes up past 2 p.m. on a Sunday. So in regards to the interior design, it follows a sort of modern wood theme with a bunch of accents and a design approach that sort of pays slight homage to kind of like a dojo. Maybe. Is karate even Japanese? Every guest has the option of ordering from either a colorful single-page, double-sided menu, or from one of the specialty boards that are laid out on either side of the sushi bar's main TV flat screen. From here, guests can choose from a wide variety of selections, such as ramen, sushi dishes, drinks, and select Bridgestone performance tires. Flying solo for the night? That's perfectly fine too. Just like any good Japanese restaurant, there's an available sushi bar for your needs. You can sit there along with the other people that have no friends. Most dishes can be found 100% handmade right at the bar. Unlike some restaurants where the taisho crafts barehanded, you have the comfort of knowing that there wasn't a possibility that a nutsack had touched your fish. Today we'll go over a couple of my favorite dishes, as well as a couple other honorable mentions for this episode. We'll start off with the iconic Sushi Boat for one. Just like its name, you'll find a basic array of nigiri type sushi, and sashimi, as well as California rolls. Now the Sushi Boat does come in different sizes, from dinghy to Titanic, depending on how many are in your party or how many blunts you took to the face. The possibilities are quite endless. Well, actually, it's just 4. The original boat is perfect for anyone who's just getting to know and begin to learn the ropes of the edible art, eventually graduating down the road to even more advanced dishes, which we're about to discover in just a few moments. And along, of course, with the typical Sushi Boat comes in the traditional sushi lunch bento box. These can actually sometimes be the best bang for your buck for, a budget meal, considering the contents are just a complete meal with a salad and a soup. More bang for your buck means more money to spend on some useless dessert following your meal. And at Shingo's, the typical themes for bento boxes are either salmon or tuna, and both can be modified for substitutions at an additional upcharge. The following dish happens to be one of my favorites of all time, well, for right now at least. At a hefty price tag of just over 20 schmeckles comes in the Lobster Monster Roll. And it's equipped with a various amount of, different sauces, Peter North. And also it has a rather large Maine lobster attached to it. And this roll is just about as American as a bald eagle driving a Mustang that has a license plate that says, "I love crystal meth." This next roll is kind of like the Nissan Skyline of rolls. It's not exactly too much to look at to the average eye, but it definitely feels great in your mouth. Wait, what? Yeah, that was pretty good. It's called the Coral Sunset, and just like its name, it kind of replicates the feel that your soul gets whenever you see a sunset. Except the sunset is a dead shrimp in your food. This roll includes a nice golden, deep battered shrimp tempura in the center, along with some avocado, topped salmon, and a touch of spicy mayo and some eel sauce. Flavor hunters beware. The flavor of this tends to just explode in your mouth. You know, maybe sushi isn't something for you at all. And maybe raw fish just isn't your thing. And who knows, maybe Pokemon is about the furthest point of Japanese culture that you've experienced so far. Well, good news. There's a dish for you. And let's face it, unless there's no way in hell that you'd be consuming a bowl of hot soy sauce with bits of pieces of dead sea animals, unless you saw it on some sort of episode with Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z. Introducing the Seafood Ramen Bowl. Coming in around just about 15 schmeckles, this bowl has enough contents to satisfy even the biggest sumo wrestler. So go ahead and enjoy a steaming hot bowl of egg noodles, shrimp scallops, and knot crab, simmering in a soy sauce based broth. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of ramen myself, but if I were to go to For the more picky and Jewish friends of the dinner group, the restaurant also caters the typical Asian food for white people dishes as well, which includes chicken teriyaki with a ball of rice and extra medium dumplings. For anyone in a rush, or if you just hate people, a takeout menu is conveniently provided at the hostess stand towards the entrance, and most menu items can be ordered for takeout. Dinner and Netflix is just a few calls away. So folks, I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this historic first episode of Pico's Food Blog. From here on out, you can expect more and more of these types of videos. And if you happen to run into a blank when a friend asks for a possible recommendation, why don't you go ahead and share this video with them, as I'm sure it will help them sway their decision. And of course, just like any good restaurant review, I reveal my grade to be 90. I think this is pretty excellent 90. And of course, thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more useless card content and food content. Have a good evening.